How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 191 centimeters tall with a reach of 198. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes. One of the all-time great heavyweights tipping the scales at 200. This is Here comes the Easton Assassin, Larry Holmes. Dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introduce...
And, of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
Right. It's hard. You've got to concentrate, preserve that energy, because when the heat's on you, when you get hit, that's double heat.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Back and forth they go. Can't land the jab there. The sun is blazing this afternoon, and these two athletes are going to have to find a way to deal with it.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
That jab had to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Hit him with a left jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get it. Kitchen sink.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Just the same. What you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job here.
Here we go. Round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. Just have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
at that left jab. That jab won't score. The left jab is landing at will. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another. On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Defense is not an option for these two. The jab can't find a home. He didn't take that jab well at all. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Beautiful counter punch. Just avoids the left uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I need to get back out there. I need to win.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
Good, man. Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Mate, what you doing? Come on. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round.
There's the bell for round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That uppercut can't get through. Good counter punch. That counter shot lands. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And he just missed with that left jab. Just missed with that hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
That's it, now breathe.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense on that jab. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different.
On to the sixth round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. Threw the left uppercut, but it misses. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Good job trying to back out of... Did you see that? Oh my, the big fella just got rocked. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Here we go. It's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Can't believe we're only halfway through the puller right there. Well, and Larry Holmes goes down. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Holmes and now. There's the bell to start round 8. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Trying to land that jab. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than...
Hold on, I got to cut you off here, Johnny. Whoa, Larry Holmes now in some... Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we continue?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That's about as close as you can get a majority decision win.
It's been a good one. Good entertainment. Everybody benefited. Those fighters there will learn so much from this fight. The fans cannot argue with that decision. I'm sure you won't, Todd, because I'm not. I'm happy with what I've just seen.